Good evening. Welcome to another episode of Glasses and Cups brought to you by Limitless Studios, LLC and Bronell ENT. I am your host, Double A. Joining me in the studio is my co-host, TanDope.
What up, do?
And this is a little bit about a lot. Intelligent conversation for the unintelligent world. TanDope.
What's goody two shoes, baby?
That's a nice sweater. Where did you get that?
You like that? That's coming soon, man. I know they want one. I know you want one. I know you want one. Coming soon.
No, you can't have one.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at it.
All right. Let's stop playing around.
What's going on, bro?
Man, we got a lot to talk about tonight.
All right.
You ready?
Let's do it.
All right, let's get into it.
Always.
First things first.
Uh-huh.
Recently, it's been in the news again. Mm-hmm. But we're going to let some of that stuff slide. Not too many complaints, but Confederate battle flag, it's back. It never really left. It never really
been
left.
Around, right, forever, right?
But, Confederate battle flag, there was a big hubbub in South Carolina where they had it at the Capitol building. Mm-hmm. It's Confederate History Month in, I forget which state it is. I think it's Alabama. Mm-hmm. Might be. Anyway, point is, they want to fly a Confederate battle flag. Not a lot of people complaining. Mm-hmm. Me personally, I think it's time to put that stuff away. What do you think?
Rock it. I don't give a shit. Yeah, rock it, man. I mean, if that's what you believe in, if you believe that you didn't get conned by the Confederate, if you don't think the Confederacy conned you,
you making stuff up. Hold on.
You rock that shit.
Let me say this. The Civil War is over. Mm-hmm. Okay?
But long time ago.
Confederate battle flag that we're talking about, the stars and bars, right?
Mm-hmm. Stars and bars.
Right? Mm-hmm. White field, red X, and blue and white. Right. Okay. We're talking about that one. That's the battle flag of the Army of Northern Virginia.
Yes, sir.
Right? Mm-hmm. Okay. Here's the thing. You lost. Mm-hmm. War's over.
Right. We get that.
The secession, it didn't work out. So put it away. Technically, if you fly in that flag, that's seditious. Now, unless you're using it in a historic context, if you're at a Civil War battle reenactment, or you run a museum, or you are a historian, or you're a teacher and you're educating people or whatever, that's fine.
Cool.
But what I'm saying is people, walking around, I'll never get rid of my stars. Well, okay. Well, then you can't live in America because the American flag is the only American flag.
Hey, man, they say they found the first body in Ethiopia, man, Lucy. I'm going to start rocking the Ethiopian flag, man. It don't matter, man. Do whatever you make you happy. I thought that's what America was about. Whatever makes you happy, man, do that.
Okay, but
man, do it.
Okay,
don't let nobody stop you from doing what you want to do. Cheers, man. Cheers to you.
But what about the person who you offend? Who that flag offends? What about all the people?
Who should be offended? Who should be offended? If you're running around,
I don't know anyone who's a descendant of a slave in America.
If you're running around,
I don't know.
If you're running around in 2017 rocking the flag of a losing team,
right?
That says more about who you are as a person than it could ever say an offense to me.
First of all, we're not talking about Detroit Lions fans, okay? Y'all exempt from all this.
I mean, Confederate flag is like sporting a Detroit Lions fan flag, isn't it?
No.
Yeah, they lost. They're losers. They lost.
Okay. See, I knew I shouldn't have brought that up. I'm sorry, people from Detroit. Please.
Get the people some water.
That's Flint. That's Flint, Michigan.
Well, it's close enough, man. Get the people
y'all
some water.
Michigan. Look, we ain't worried about y'all. Look, all I'm saying is the Confederate battle flag needs to go away.
I think
it needs to be locked in the trunk. It needs to be folded up, retired, put it in a museum.
If you do that, then you're infringing upon everybody's free rights to, free everything, bro. Do what you want to do. If that's what you want to do, that's cool. I'm not offended by that. You rocking a loser's flag, and then on top of all of that, I'm still here. So what are you doing? You look cool. I drive a big truck with a nice flag on it, with the balls hanging.
Okay, so you're saying that you should be able to just ride around or whatever.
Who gives a shit, bro? You're not offending me, bro. I'll take your... you better keep your... you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
All I'm saying is...
She need that in her life.
Unless you are a historian or an educator or you're doing something specific to a purpose, it's got to go. It shouldn't be on buildings.
Cheers. You want to rock that? I'm going to rock the Ethiopian flag and then everybody cool.
But you're not Ethiopian.
Who knows? I don't know. My history has been taken from me, man. My history's been taken from me, man. I don't know, man.
By the same people who, well, not the same people because they're not alive now, but
them people. What are you talking about? Those
I'm not
people.
talking about the same people who are alive now.
Who are the same people? What are you talking about?
The people
can't say that.
The people who flew the Confederate flag back in the day. Back in the 1800s.
Right.
They
right.
stole your history.
Bruh, if you want to rock a Confederate flag, buy the biggest truck you can, with the darkest windows you can, and just stay away from blacks. It's cool. I mean, no problem, man. Do that shit. It's America.
All right. Sure. Why not? I guess. Okay, fine. You fly your flag. Don't fly it on an official building. You keep it on your car or whatever. And don't come around my house.
People are too sensitive, man. To be honest with you, it's 2017. Right?
You think people are too sensitive?
Think about it like this, bro. 50 years ago.
I think you're right.
What would be 50 years ago? 67, right?
Yeah.
67. Martin Luther King gave the speech in 63, right? Yeah. I believe. And I think you couldn't drink out the same water fountain back in 53.
Right.
Right? So we've come a long way, bro. You flying that flag ain't stopped not one thing. Now I can piss in the water fountain if I want. If I wanted to. I don't do that.
Nasty.
I don't do that. I don't do that. But if I wanted to, I could. Thanks to your Confederate flag. Rock it. The Confederacy conned you. That's what you really need to wake up and see.
You know what? That's the thing that bothers me too. So many people, they think, the Confederacy, this, that, and the third. And they say, the Civil War wasn't about slavery. The Civil War was about slavery. It was about money. It was about power and it was and federal influence and all that. But it was mainly about slavery. Mm-hmm. Right? Mm-hmm. That was the crux of the whole thing.
Right.
And the thing is that the people who did most of the fighting and dying weren't even the slave owners.
Right.
They weren't. They were the poor, disenfranchised whites in the South. And they got conned into fighting for this war for the rich people. Again.
Don't tell them the truth. Just let them keep flying the flag.
I'm just saying, stop flying flying a flag that symbolizes something you don't even understand, that you never benefited from.
Don't let nobody tell you no different, man. If that's what you believe, let them do what they do. What else?
Fine. What else is okay, cool. You know what? I'm not even going to talk about that. I'm just going to let that slide.
Mm-hmm. That really got you stressed out. They had you perplexed for a minute.
I'm just thinking it's so stupid to have it around. But okay, fine. Let's skip that.
Please.
Let's talk about something else. Let's talk about something else. Something a little more interesting. Mm-hmm. We got a lot of gender identity things going on, gender fluid. And it's one of those, it's a third rail for politicians. Fortunately for us, we ain't politicians. We talk about it up.
Yeah.
Talk about whatever we want.
Yes, we do.
Trying to keep it PG.
Mm-hmm.
So, what you think?
I think it's a bunch of bullshit. You don't know if you're a man or a woman. Something wrong with you, man.
No,
you don't know if
they
you should
know.
be something or something else.
No, it's not that they don't know. It's like people know that what I am on the outside doesn't match what I am on the inside, so I'm just going to change my outside to match my inside.
Just tell people the truth. You want to be a bitch? If you want to be a bitch, that's cool.
What about women that
Bruce Jenner got tired of being a man? So you know what he said? Enough of this shit.
Bruce Jenner's a fake. Yeah,
He a fraud? You think he's a fraud?
Yeah, I said he's a fraud. You know why?
Why he a fraud?
He wants to dress like a woman and act like a woman, but he kept his male genitalia. I'm sorry. Have the surgery. Or stop acting the fool. What he is a cross-dresser. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm okay with that. But don't lie and say you're transgender. No, you just like dressing up in women's clothes.
I think you need to find that shit out, man. God is the creator is no accidents, no mistakes, man. So if you got a ball sack, it's guaranteed you're supposed to use it. Now, whether you want to use it or not, that's on you. Make whatever choice you want, but be decisive in the decision that you want.
Okay, so
be decisive. Be a good pick. If you don't want to use the weenie and the balls, then take away the weenie and the balls. Don't walk around with panties on, with weenies and balls, with the thong running up with the balls coming on the side. I don't know, but I'm only imagining. I don't even really imagine.
I'm going to reel you back in. That's you doing too much.
I'm just saying, don't do the wrong thing.
You're doing too much.
Make a choice.
Okay, what about... what about bathroom misuse?
No Drake shit.
What about bathroom misuse then? Bathroom misuse, big deal. Because now you got people saying, I don't want a man in the bathroom with my wife, and I don't, and there's guys, I don't want a woman in the bathroom with me,
Well, you got to think like this, bro.
What?
I used to be scared of the burqa.
Okay.
I used to be scared of the burqa, and now
we're scared of
in Walmart looking for that ice cream, right?
2 a.m.
I'll tell you what the fuck scared you now.
What's that?
A 6'10" woman, dressed as a woman, hair down to the ass cheeks, Walk in, you just taking a good old whiz. You know what them good whiz is?
Oh,
You know what them good whiz is?
Okay.
Where you just, la, la, la. You know what I'm talking about? One of them good whiz is. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Make your eyes water just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You might have been drinking a little bit. Long day. You know what I'm talking about? And you hear the door shut. Bow. And a big 6'10" motherfucker dressed like a woman come whip out one and piss next to you. That would be terrifying, dog.
Why would that bother you? She's not peeing on you, is she?
You said she. You already made your first mistake. He. See, you said
if
she.
That person identifies as a woman. If they identify themselves. So, okay, you would prefer
if you got wingers,
person,
you a he.
You would prefer if that person went to the women's restroom.
If you want to be a woman, be a woman. If you want to be a man, be a man.
No.
Make a choice.
I want you to make a choice. Do you want that person to go to the women's restroom, or do you want them to come to the men's restroom?
Again, my personal belief is God didn't make any mistakes with it when he was messing around with the clay pot.
Stop bringing God into this.
I'm just saying.
No.
The creator.
No.
Okay. Adam's and the amoeba. The original cell.
No.
Okay. We can take God out of it altogether.
Let's leave religion out of it for right now. Okay. When you start using religion to justify.
How about this?
I know you don't have a concrete argument.
Play. When you're born with the wingus, it makes you a boy. When you're born without a wingus, it makes you a girl. If you choose to do different,
right?
If you're born with both, I guess you get to choose.
What if the parents choose for them and the parents chose wrong?
Then they get
and
a
the
chance
hormones
to change.
kick in later on.
Then maybe they get a chance to change. Look, I'm not against any of that. All I'm saying is, once you make up your mind and you decide, go hard on that. Be diligent in your pursuit of whatever it is. Whether you want to be a man, be a man. If you want to be a woman, be a woman.
I'm saying,
but don't play no games with people, man.
Of my business. It's none of my business.
Well,
it's none of his business.
I think it is my business. I should know if I'm in the bathroom with a man or a woman.
Why? You want to hold it for him? What's going on?
That's my right. I walked into a male's restroom. I have to be under the assumption that there are nothing but males in here. If there's a fucking woman in here, I need to know.
Why?
She might grab my ass on the way out. New charge. Sexual harassment does happen. It's not always just men and Percocets and roofies. You know what I'm saying? It's not just always men, bro. Women do crazy stuff too. There's desperate women too. There's desperate women too, bro.
Look, okay, how about this? Let me tell you this. Statistically speaking, a transgender man or woman are more likely to be assaulted than a traditional man or woman.
Yeah, but then when you talk about numbers, then you negate the exception to the rule.
I'm not negating the exception. I'm talking about, statistically speaking, they're more likely to get attacked than
So it don't count?
No,
so then when I get attacked, it don't count now?
No, I'm saying it's less likely to happen.
That's exactly what you did, sir.
No, I said it's less likely to happen to you than somebody who's
So what? It still happens. Is it just as important when it happens to me as it happens to you?
Absolutely.
Please acknowledge that.
Just as important. It is just, no one should be assaulted. No one should be accosted. No one should be made to feel inferior or feel in fear of their own personal safety, and no one's personal space and their body should never be violated. That should not happen to anyone. Let me make that clear. Are we clear?
It's too much confusion out here.
I'm just saying.
It's too much confusion.
If you are genetically, if you have a Y chromosome, that makes you male. If you don't have a Y chromosome, that makes you female. Now, what you dress as on the outside and how you identify yourself is none of my business. I will treat you as a human with respect, kindness, and courtesy. I will allow you to identify yourself to me as I am Mr. Such and Such or Mrs. Such and Such. Every once in a while, I saw an application for a college thing though the other day, and there was a third gender. There were like 5 different gender things.
It's getting too crazy. If you want to be a man, be a man. If you want to be a woman, be a woman.
No.
That's my thing. And just go in the appropriate bathroom.
But it's been going on for years.
It's been going on for years.
Apparently, it's not just men or women now.
Men been putting on panties, and women been doing too many push-ups. This is an age-old adage. It's been going on. Okay. So all I'm saying is,
you have a problem with that?
If whatever you want to identify with, that's the bathroom you should go in.
Okay.
I should not see a man dressed as a woman in the man's bathroom. That is confusion, good sir. That's all I'm saying.
That confuses you.
Duh.
That's what upsets you.
I didn't say it upsets me. I just say it draws concern.
All right.
Just like the burqa. It draws concern.
I'm going to hit the pause button there because,
20-second time out.
Now we're going to ask a question.
Double A.
If that same person, right, who is genetically and physically a man,
make me go back to the cup,
dressed as a woman, can't come into the men's bathroom to use the bathroom, then obviously she, because they chose to identify as a woman, should go into the women's bathroom. Am I right? Because now you're going to run afoul of the people who say, oh, I don't want a man in the bathroom with my wife or my daughter.
You used to be a politician in your former life?
No, I'm asking you to clarify yourself.
I'm saying, if you're a man, be a man. If you're a woman, be a woman. If you want to be a man, then do everything you can to be a man. If you want to be a woman, do everything you can to be a woman. Stop playing with us. Thanks
there are
and good
many
night.
people.
Stop playing.
No.
It's a lot of people playing with this shit, bro. And you know it. You know it as well as I know.
What about people who are just confused? What about people who aren't sure?
Guess what they're doing?
They're not sure.
Guess what they're doing?
They're not sure.
Guess what they're doing?
What are they doing?
They're now stretching the laws, stretching the agendas, and now they're confusing everyone.
Here's the thing. If I'm confused about whether I should wear a hat or not wear a hat.
Totally different, but yes, go ahead.
I'm breaking it down to something simple. Should I wear a hat or should I not wear a hat? Well, let's see. Do I feel like wearing a hat? Am I a hat type person? I decide that I don't want to wear a hat. I'm not a hat person. Hats don't look right on me. So I am a non-hat person. You choose to wear a hat. You are a hat person.
Definitely
a hat looks good on you.
Definitely look good.
Any you like the feel of a hat on your head.
Any hat, baby, too, you know.
Now,
on my LL today.
What if one day I decide, you know what? Maybe I am a hat person. So I put on a hat. Can I then go into the hat person bathroom?
I mean, by the way you going, man, I mean, everybody gonna be able to do anything. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's a
if you can wake up today
yes
and be, today you can be Pat, tomorrow you can be Patty. It's a problem, man.
Why?
Come on, man, get it together. Something wrong with you. You need to get checked out, bro. If today you Patty and tomorrow you Pat, something's wrong. It's not a problem, but something's wrong.
I've decided that I want to wear a hat as opposed to not wear a hat.
Is the hat the weenie? Is that what you're saying? Like today I want to wear a weenie, tomorrow I don't want to wear a weenie.
It does not matter.
Metaphorically, similarly speaking, is that what you're doing?
I am speaking in metaphor. I'm using a hat.
I know what you're doing.
I'm saying
I know what you're doing.
I've been a non-hat person my whole life.
What you doing?
How come now if I decide I want to be a hat person that I can't go into the hat person bathroom? You tell me I can't do that? I have to stay going to the non-hat person bathroom?
Again, sir, I am going to be very frank, even though this is TanDope. If you are a man and you want to be a man, be a man.
I think you're full of it.
If you're a woman, be a woman.
I think you're full of it. I think what the problem is that you are insecure about your own gender identity.
Now that sounds crazy. Because everyone who know me, who know I am a man. I am a boy, Damon. All right.
I just know that you seem insecure about your own identity and somebody who's in question about their own.
You want me to be real?
Somebody who's in flux about their own. Intimidates
you. You know what I want to be real?
Because it makes you think that maybe I don't know what I am.
False. You really want to know the real issue?
Oh, please do.
I'll tell you the real issue. You have younger people who are so impressionable.
Who don't it's about the children.
Just listen to me. Just listen to me real quick, man. Just listen to me real quick. I don't pull out no violins.
I'm throwing the whistle. I'm throwing the yellow flag right now. The second you start saying, "Oh, it's about the children,"
it ain't about the children.
That is the oldest. That is one of the oldest bullshit arguments I have ever heard. But go ahead. I'm gonna let you finish.
I was trying to keep it real, and I guess that's what keeping it real.
No. Please do.
There are young, impressionable minds out there who don't really know the difference, man. Okay?
You know what?
And it's not fair to them. You know, I know it starts at home and it starts with the parents and it starts with everyone.
Boo! But garbage. You know why? That's their parents' job to educate them.
And I totally agree.
It's their parents' job.
But when they go out in the world, because I've had this happen.
Oh,
I've had this happen.
Okay.
I've been in the store. You know, we just cruising down the aisle, me and the little man. And he like, Eddie, what's that? And I'm like, don't you do it. That's the only way I can explain it. How do you explain that to a young mind. A young mind is so impressionable. See that, and that's the problem. Because then when you don't know,
I don't have any kids.
Guess what? But I may not know. And now, guess what? Guess who they follow? The example they see. No. That's just like the rappers you see nowadays wearing dresses. Talking about they'll shoot you and they'll kill you. They so gangster. But they got an umbrella and a dress on. No. That's a problem. You're sending
You need to stop right there. You need to stop right there. That is not true. Your child will follow your example. If they say, what's this?
I didn't say you wouldn't.
If you say, son, daughter, I don't know. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Let me think about it, or let's talk about this. That's fine. That's what you do as a parent. That's your job as a parent. To explain stuff. Even if you don't know, because you still know more than your child knows.
What's your point?
Say, how am I to explain this to my kids? I don't know. Figure it out. That's what being a parent is about. Figure that crap out. I'm sure I asked my parents lots of stuff when I was a kid, and they didn't know the answer right away. And they were like, well, son, what do you think? This is what I know. This is what I believe.
That's hard.
And this is what?
That's hard, bro.
Well, okay, you thought being a parent was going to be easy?
I mean, that ain't what I'm saying. I'm saying the explanation.
That's a cop-out answer.
The explanations are not is easier said than done. That's all I'm going to tell you.
I never said the explanations would be easy. Okay. I never said parenting was easy. I don't even have kids.
Coolio in the game. Coolio in the game.
What I'm saying is
that's tough, bro.
If you are a parent, it is incumbent upon you to explain that stuff. That's your job.
I wish it didn't exist.
That's your job.
I wish it didn't exist, to be honest.
So you wish a whole group of people didn't exist just so you wouldn't feel uncomfortable?
No, it ain't about... I didn't say I felt uncomfortable. First of all, I didn't say that.
That's exactly what you just said.
That's not what I said. You're putting words...
I'm not putting words in your mouth.
You are, sir. All I said was...
You said you wish it didn't exist. I'm like, okay...
That's my opinion. I'm allowed to have my opinion.
You're allowed to have your opinion.
That's why we do this.
Your opinion is that you wish a lot of people didn't exist.
No, I wish a lot of people make up their mother man, bruh. If you want to be a man, be a man. If you want to be a woman, be a woman. Don't stop tricking people, bruh.
Who are you to impose?
You got people going out on 20 dates as a woman and then all of a sudden whipping out a dick. Something wrong with you.
How can you impose your will, your values, and what you want on somebody else's life?
You go out on 10 dates with a man. You go out on 10 dates with a man as a woman and then whip out a dick. You deserve something bad, bruh.
Wait,
and that's what's going on in the real world.
TanDope. Did a girl you dated do that to you? Is that what happened?
Nah, because I know real women when I see them.
Is that what happened?
I know real women when I see them. I love the beautiful
ladies
ladies.
And gentlemen.
I love the beautiful ladies. I love their figure. I love their nasty. I love their eyes.
He was bitten as a child. That's what it is.
Let's stop that man from lying.
That's what it is.
I know better. I know better. And I don't watch Maury and I don't try to choose if it's a man or a woman. You feel me? Because you're going to guess wrong every motherfucking time. Me, I don't play those games.
You had a bad experience, didn't you?
No, I never. Thank God. Thank God. Because if I did have a bad experience, I'll tell you where I be. I tell you where I be. You know what that means, don't you? I tell you where I be if I did have a bad experience.
It sounds like
it'd be on the news. It'd be on Channel 4 First Coast.
I'm just saying. Okay. It sounds like you may have had an experience.
Next.
Okay, fine. We'll move on.
Use the bathroom you supposed to use, motherfucker. Get over it.
Do you? I'm gonna do me. Just stay out the way. I won't bother you. You don't bother me. We good.
I don't like it, and I'm allowed to have an opinion. Just like I don't like brown rice.
You also allowed.
Just like I don't like.
You don't like brown rice.
I don't like brown rice. When I go to Chipotle, I get white rice. I don't like brown rice. This is my prerogative. I'm allowed to not like brown rice.
Fine. Look, you allowed to like and dislike whatever you
want. That's it. That's it. It's America.
But what you're not allowed to do is you're not allowed to tell other people how to live their life.
And I never would do that. Except for if you make a choice, make a choice. Stop playing the game. Stop bouncing back and forth. If you do that, you're just causing confusion.
Nope. You are not allowed to tell another person how to live
their life. That's my advice to them. I'm not telling them anything.
My rights stop where yours start.
Cool.
Okay. So, you ready to call the show?
So, it's been our pleasure. And remember, these are our opinions and not yours. But now it's time to decide, right or wrong. Whose side you on? TanDope or the other guy? Be sure to comment below, and it could become the topic of our very next show.
If you disagree, educate yourself, formulate your own. Either way, do yourself a favor. Click here to subscribe, or click here to see some stuff we already said.
Swag, 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 swag.